Hey, 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 I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Holy moly, guacamole in my pockets. What a blessing. Got it on me, I got options. Real stepper, check the shoes, get it poppin'. Eating good, feeling good. Where my hopping done at? Put it on a plate with some lemonade. That's the way we did it in the old days. Back then, mama said, get up, walk up, play. But you better not come home like that. Street lights, we was young, racing. Street lights, carefree was the best time. Fast forward, daydreaming about the next time. When it's gonna happen again, cause I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? How you feel? Turn it up a notch, pop up clean room. Everyday celebration, take a trip vacation. You deserve a day, you deserve a day off. Working for too long, gotta keep back. Turn my cell phone off, wait till I get back. Ooh, yeah, I did that. Living my life with no regrets. So I title, link up, pull up on me. What we on? We just chillin', where we at the spot. What time? Anytime, link up, pull up on me. What we on? We just coolin', where we at? The chill spot. What time? Party time. I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What is going on, everybody? Make sure you are smacking that likey and hitting that sub. You already know I got my
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, today at the gym, I represented the UWO. Everybody was looking. They said, look at this guy, this UWO fella who came up in the gym today, busting them weights like an animal, baby. Oh, yeah, I'm ready to rock. And I'm ready to roll. What's up, fam? Now, that's a good cup of coffee. I tell you what, if you starting your day without a cup of coffee, I don't know what you're doing. I tell you this. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing out there, chat? Drop a voicemail, folks. 804-592-6160. We are waiting for these New York Yankees as we are now on infield watch. I think the Yankees add an infielder, folks. I've said that for a minute. I don't believe they're going to go ahead and sell us on DJ LeMahieu. I don't think they're going to do that, folks. I think they will add an infielder. And there's a different name I want to talk about today. He is still available out there. There's been a rumor that the Yankees have had a conversation with him. And to be honest, out of all the free agents out there besides a Yoan Moncada, who I've spoken about a lot, he might actually be one of the best options when you look at the numbers and kind of break it down for where this club is right now. But Luis Arraez is the big name, right? Everybody's talking about Luis Arraez. Folks, my only concern, and look, don't get me wrong, if the Yankees were going to go with a hit-first guy, who the hell wouldn't want Luis Arraez in his Yankees lineup? I know there's people out there that kind of detract from the defense, the base running. Well, he's not the fastest runner on planet Earth and this and that. But look, man, when you're looking to build your club and you look at the Yankees lineup, I don't care if Luis Ariz is not fast. If Luis Ariz can bat at the top of that order and hit you 300 for batters like Aaron Judge, for batters like Cody Bellinger, for Jazz, for Goldie, for a G, he's the perfect type of bat that the Yankees truly need on their team. And don't get me wrong, I understand the cons, I understand the downsides, I completely understand, and I agree with the majority of those, by the way. They are legit. He's not a good defender. He's not a good base runner. Legit. Nobody's debating that anybody's wrong on that. You're right on that. The thing that I'm debating there is he just fit the lineup so friggin' well, and to have high on base percentage, high average at the top of the order behind it, with Aaron Judge coming up, to me, that just makes a world of a difference. That's why, again, Soto last year was so good, because the on base percentage for Judge is really how you want to build a New York Yankees club, a Yankees lineup is how you want to go about it. Plus, he's a lefty. You don't really worry about the power with him. But the downside to it, I think, would be the Padres aren't going to give him away. You know what I mean? The Padres aren't going to come out and say, yeah, give us Will Warren and we got a deal. I don't think that's the case. I think the Padres are going to look to win any type of deal that they do. Look, at the end of the day, you can say whatever they want about the Soto deal with the Padres. Did we give up a lot? Yes. The New York Yankees went to the World Series. For me, I've said this for years. If I got to trade players and it hurts, but we go to the chip, to me, it was worth it. And I get how it ended. Soto's no longer here. He's a Met. I understand all that, and I get it. But the New York Yankees did indeed have a chance to win a World Series. They were 3 wins away from winning a World Series. And, I do that over and over again. I think the biggest problem there is going to simply be Luis Ariz isn't going to come cheap. And I don't know if the Yankees are going to pay what it's going to take to get Luis Ariz to the New York Yankees. I just don't necessarily see that. Now, somebody brought this up to me the other day, and I said, that's kind of interesting. They said, Pete, if you look up Luis Ariz, and I'm going to pull it up right now, he's not a good defender, right? Everybody understands that. Everybody knows that. I think everybody's in agreement. Everybody is in agreement that he is not a great defender. But somebody brought this up to me. They said, hey, look, would you think the Yankees would consider Luis Ariz because Goldie's going to be a free agent and Goldie's on a 1-year deal? Do the Yankees maybe feel that Luis Ariz is a better first baseman? Per the metrics, he does show better as a first baseman. So maybe the Yankees say, you know what, we really do like this guy. We want to keep him long term. We don't really have a first baseman in the system. Maybe he becomes that guy. I don't know. I'm just saying, somebody brought it up yesterday to me, and I said, that's a decent idea, maybe. But enough Luis Ariz right now until maybe we know more information. I do believe Yankees hot stove is tomorrow. So look, Jack Curry does a great job of telling everybody what the deal is. You know what I mean? Jack Curry has a pulse on the New York Yankees, really like nobody else. And if he comes out tomorrow and he says, look, there is legit conversation happening. The Yankees like this player. They feel he would really benefit them at the top of the order. If that is part of the conversation, then yeah, look, man, I think it is a real possibility that could really, really happen. If Curry comes out and just simply goes, not happening, then the next name I'm talking about is probably more what you're looking at. And the next name that I am talking about is somebody Yankee fans should be very familiar with, and his name is Jorge Polanco. Jorge Polanco is actually a better option than a lot of people are going to even dare give him credit for. This is a good player. He's been a good player for a long time. Last year, yes, he certainly had a down year, definitely different than his career norms. And it's not due to age. Jorge Polanco's a young guy. He's 31 years old. He's in the prime of his career. Just didn't have a really good year. He had a good year power-wise, but just didn't have a great year overall. But this has been a pretty strong player for years and years now. He's better defensively than Gleyber Torres, better defensively than Luis Arraez. There's no denying that. He would be good for the New York Yankees. I don't expect it's going to cost a ton to get him. Maybe really something along the lines of a bounce back type year. But Jorge Polanco is a good player. He's an average defender at second base. That would certainly be an upgrade also defensively. And you look at the overall numbers, you look at the spray chart, he is a switch hitter. That adds a shit ton of balance for the New York Yankees. This is not a burner. He's not some guy you're going to get, and he's extremely fast. But here's the other thing I got to mention to people. And I know everybody wants more, right? As Yankee fans, we want more. I want more. I want the best. I think of Luis Arraez, and I go, oh my God, the offense. Let me just say this real quick when it comes to a guy like Jorge Polanco. He doesn't have to come here and be the man, the guy he was back in 2021, I think, when he had 30 homers. Am I right on that? 2021, 33 homers. 2019, 40 doubles. He's had 500 on slugging percentages, but his OPS, to be fair, has averaged around a little over 750. If you get 750 at second base, when you've added what you've added to this club, that is huge for the Yankees. And he's a switch hitter, so the balance is going to stay there. This morning I sat down here, I got home from the gym at about 10:25, 10:30, and I sat down and I was reviewing some stuff, and I saw some information out there about Jorge Polanco. And I said, I'm sitting there going, Jorge Polanco, that's right. I forgot about Jorge Polanco. This is a guy that a lot of teams liked for years. This is a pretty damn big player. But he had surgery. Apparently the surgery has gone pretty well. They're saying that Nate says, I'm convinced Luis Arraez is better than Soto.
I hate your guts! I hate your guts!
Nah, I'm joking, Nate. I love you, man. I appreciate you. Damn, why the hell did you have to say that, damn it? Threw me off my whole damn day with that blasphemy that you just let out, damn it. But nah, man, Luis Arraez is about to get 900. He's gonna get $900 million and be ready to rock and roll. But the Yankees don't need somebody that comes in and, look, I know everybody wants, like I said before, man, I want more too. I want a lineup that we look at and go, I'm very confident in this lineup. You got to be a little optimistic, though, don't you? I mean, look, the Yankees lost Soto. That sucks. It is what it is. They lost Soto and, they added Goldie. They added Cody Bellinger. Look, was there a superstar out there the Yankees could really add via free agency? Not really. There really isn't. And everybody knows here at NYYU, the one thing about me and the one thing about everybody on this network here, we're not gonna bullshit. You know what I mean? We're not just overly biased towards the Yankees. We're gonna tell you the truth. This wasn't the offseason to lose Soto, unfortunately, but that's the way the cards played out. there wasn't really backups to go to. So you got to have a little optimism in what the New York Yankees done. The only way, and I'll be honest with you guys right now, the only way the Yankees can really screw this up for me personally is if they were to go out there and sell everybody on DJ LeMahieu playing second base or third base. If they go out and do that, then I'm sitting back going, bro, I can't. Like, I can't get behind this. I can't sit here and blindfold myself and say, this is the route to go. The Yankees are doing the right thing here. I can't in my right mind do that. That is not the way to go. And I've seen the beat writers already start the articles. It's fucking unbelievable. Excuse my language, but they're going to get me upset here because it's unbelievable. I've already seen the articles coming out from Yankee beat writers pushing the Yankee propaganda machine. Oh, DJ LeMahieu. You know, he could bounce back. He could. Well, anybody could do a lot of things. Do we do it? Not necessarily. Nobody, Yankees, please listen. Nobody wants LeMahieu to be the only option. Please, for the love of God, don't sell us on DJ LeMahieu being the only option. You can't do it to us. Because, look, I don't know about you guys. I'm excited about Cody Bellinger on the Yankees. I like that move. They gave up nothing. They gave up Cody Poteet for Cody Bellinger. They even got the Cubs to throw in some money. Okay? I'm excited about Goldie. It's a 1-year deal. If Goldie was a 2 or 3 year commitment, I'd be going, what the frig are they thinking? 1 year, I'll give the veteran the chance. I'll give the professional hitter the chance. I'll give Goldie the respect he deserves for being a great player for his entire career. He had an unbelievable second half. There's actually things you can look at from Paul Goldschmidt and go, I have a right to believe in that. I have a right to think he's more that guy than the guy he was the first half of the year. Yankee Stadium fits him very well, too. He hits the ball great to right field. He's going to have some homers that are typically doubles, that are bullets to right field that just escape over the wall. He's going to do that for the Yankees. So I have no issue with that. I like the moves they made. The Yankees seem like, as of right now, they're committing to finally giving the Martian the chance that he deserves as the everyday center fielder or left fielder, whatever it's going to be. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about a full year of Jason Dominguez. I'm excited about a full year of Jazz Chisholm, who was phenomenal for the New York Yankees. I'm excited about a full year of Austin Wells getting the full-on catcher duty, starting catcher, you're the guy. I'm excited about Anthony Volpe's continued development at the major league level. I am excited about this Yankees team. I'm excited about the starting rotation. I'm excited about the bullpen. I am concerned that the Yankees somehow mess up this final opportunity here to make your club even better. I don't know if Jazz is going to play third. I don't know if he's going to play second, but I believe in Jazz Chisholm. I like this player. I like Jazz. I really do. Just get one of these other guys. Please, get one of these other guys. I think it makes a lot of sense for the Yankees. Please do it, and please do it ASAP. Please do it as soon as you possibly can. And let's go forward with this year in a good way. Look at the lineup for the Yankees. Look at the balance they could have. Would Polanco potentially be a leadoff type hitter for the Yankees? Would they go Polanco, Bellinger, Judge? I don't know. But again, I've kind of put my lineups out there. I put my system out there that I like. I like what the Yankees did last year. I like Aaron Judge batting third. Call me old school all you want. I don't have a problem with that. Call me old school, Uncle Pete, whatever you want to call me. I like Aaron Judge batting third. I think that's the best position for him. I love him in that spot. He seemed to love the spot. And look, why mess with something that worked so well last year? I know a lot of people believe they're going to go 1-2 with, splitting up lefties, or if they stay ahead a yard now, maybe they just go Bellinger, Judge to lead off a game. I don't like that, man. I am a fan of Aaron Judge batting third, put somebody batting second, however you figure that out, and go from there, man. I truly am excited about this team, man. There's a lot of things to be excited about. Joseph, he says, what are my thoughts on Brendan Rodgers? I made a whole video about him yesterday. By the way, I got to contact YouTube or something because I had so many people reach out to me like, Pete, I had no idea you even put a video out. I'm not getting notifications. I don't know what is going on with YouTube, folks, and my notifications, but it's as clear as day something is up. YouTube, get your fucking shit together, bro, because it's as clear as day something is up. Sometime back in the day, we got almost 41,000 subs. Back in the day, I used to post a video after 20 minutes. There was 1,000 plus views. Nowadays, I post a video, there's 20 minutes go by, there's 356 views. It's weird. Nobody's getting notified. I've even noticed existing people are not continuing to watch brand new videos immediately because they're not being notified, which is really friggin' annoying. So YouTube, please get your shit together. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys can, make sure you do got post notifications on. I did notice something. Sometimes you got to go into your phone settings and allow notifications from YouTube. So that's also a possibility. So make sure you have that on there. We got our first super chat of the day. Our good friend Patty Franks says, any thoughts on Luis Garcia Jr.? They ain't gonna move him. I believe that's what the Nats, young guy, they're not gonna move him. Jira said maybe if you do have notifications on, turn it off and then redo it and just see if that works then. But I've certainly noticed a big difference, and it's weird. It's very, very weird. Again, I don't know what YouTube's up to. I get it. The channel, we curse a little bit here. You can't kind of advertise us to everybody. I understand it. But what's up with the notifications? That's very weird. And I'm willing to take the hit to be myself. You know what I mean? I'm not going to stop the way I talk or the way my team talks. We don't look to do anything bad. We don't look to hurt anybody, harm anybody, talk badly about people. We're here just doing our thing. We have a good time. So, whatever the hell it is, man, just go ahead and see if those notifications are working for you. Who we got over here? Yeah, Frank, a lot of people aren't getting notifications, but let's go ahead and get into our first voicemail of the day. Here we go.
Yo, Pete. That's Eddie. How you doing, brother? Wednesday morning, get up early just to check what's going on with this third base situation. Nothing going on. My thinking now has been, we couldn't trade Peraza for a bucket of chicken right now, so I think Peraza and maybe Cabrera should fight this out for third base. We got them under control for so many years.
Yeah.
And personally, I think Cabrera can do a pretty good job. They're both good defensively. We just got to find out who the better hitter is. And I think they should fight it out. As for DJ LeMahieu, I'd rather see Babe Ruth dead, shriveled up cock over there playing third than DJ LeMahieu. I can't watch that guy play anymore. But I don't know. I'm thinking the young guys should get a shot, man. All right, that's all I really wanted to say. Hope you're having a good day. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, my good friend Fast Eddie. I tell you what, Fast Eddie, Felice, I hope to see you guys on March 29th. NYYU there at Yankee Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets today. Do not wait. Those tickets are about to fly, baby, fly. So go ahead and get your tickets today, guys. It's going to be an amazing time. Opening day weekend. Yankees have told me they have not done this for a group in a long time, giving them opening day access to the Audi Club for a large group. They haven't done that in a while. So again, folks, we got an amazing opportunity here. Get your tickets today. Do not friggin' wait, folks. I'm telling you now, don't wait. It's an amazing event. Once you go to one, you'll never miss one. I promise you that right now. Acevedo says, Yankees are waiting on Sasaki to sign Bregman. Happy birthday to me. See y'all next time. Have guys. See you next time. Have guys. I don't know what the end part is there, but happy birthday, my brother. God bless you. I hope you're having a great day. Happy birthday. The Sasaki stuff is interesting, man. Look, I'll talk about Sasaki really quickly because, look, if they sign Sasaki, I'm going to go get myself some warm sake, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to drink for like 3 hours and just talk to you guys because the Yankees rotation and their team might just get really friggin' stupid. And I mean that in a great way. They might get really, really stupid. And that's in a really good way. I don't want to go too far down this rabbit hole because I get too excited and I'll talk about this all day long. Can you imagine Sasaki in that Yankees rotation? It just opens up. Have a great day is what Acevedo said. I figured, brother. I figured. You know me. I'm a jokester. I like to joke with you guys. But Sasaki would open friggin' doors like you can't even imagine. I mean, it would enable the Yankees to maybe do more than we ever expected, and then maybe their team is way better. Maybe they're able to swing a big deal out of nowhere for a young, controllable infielder. I don't know. The possibility to me then is almost endless because Clark Schmidt then becomes available, or Louis Heel could potentially become available. And before anybody goes nuts, I'm a big fan of Louis Heel. That's my guy. He knows he's my guy. I'm a big fan of Louis Heel. He knows he's my guy. I'm not advocating for a Louis Heel trade, and not at all. Not one bit. I'm just simply saying it allows those cards to be in the deck of Brian Cashman. He could pull those babies out if he really needs to. That's what it allows the Yankees to do. And to me, whew, man, those are some good cards to have right there, baby. So, yeah, I don't know what Sasaki, as Tony Rivera says, I don't know what Sasaki really has to do with Bregman. I don't know where that would kind of line up at all because it kind of doesn't. I think the Yankees more likely then would make a trade for an infielder, maybe somebody we haven't really heard about, or maybe the Yankees have had conversations and they go, hey, look, we could make this deal if certain things happen for us. Let's hold that. Let's kind of shelf that for right now. If I call you and come back to that, it's probably because I can then move one of these two pitchers. And if that's the case, who the frig knows what it could be? As unpopular opinion says right there, Brendan Donovan. And Brendan Donovan is phenomenal. Brendan Donovan's amazing. Brendan Donovan is top-notch, top of the line. No, Tony Rivera, I know. It was the other guys. Acevedo, what Acevedo said, I didn't understand that part, and I'm saying I agree with you. But not Acevedo, excuse me. Brendan Donovan would be amazing. Everybody knows how long I've liked Brendan Donovan. For years and years and years, I really thought this guy would be a phenomenal option for the Yankees. And I could see a Clark Schmidt for Brendan Donovan type deal that could work out for both clubs. That makes sense to me, but the Yankees probably don't want to pull that trigger right now because they don't know. You know what I mean? Do you want to start Marcus Stroman as the fifth starter? Look, I'll be real with you guys right now. And I know people may say I'm nuts. As a fifth starter, I wouldn't be overly opposed to it if the Yankees made that move. But if you get Sasaki, then you're good. You do whatever you got to do. You do whatever the hell you got to do, and you're good to go. Luis R. says, it sucks saying this because DJ is my favorite player. But imagine if we got Brendan Donovan and then signed Kyle Tucker in 25 and Belly goes to first base. It's endless what the New York Yankees can do. It is legitimately endless what the Yankees could actually do if Sasaki becomes a Yankee. And, there's some rumors out there saying the Yankees are potentially a finalist. He's one of the teams the Yankees are they're seriously considering. And guess what, folks? We're probably going to know in about 7 or 8 days, probably about a week and a half. We'll know what Sasaki does because I think his mind is probably made up already. And it looks like I think he cannot sign till after January 15th. I don't think it goes too long after that because, remember, he got to figure things. He probably knows. He probably has a very good understanding of where he's going to go. So he's probably already looking into where he will live and all that stuff. He's well ahead on that plan. And then we'll see. Wow. I don't know, man. I'll be happy to report on it and talk about it because, man, does that open so many doors for the Yankees. It'll make the offseason very, very interesting for the final month.
Hey, Pete, Kyle May here.
Yo.
Infield watch. Luis Ariz, I don't get why people are so down about getting him. Yes, he can basically just hit singles, but he's also a leadoff hitter. The defense isn't so great, but neither was Glaber's. But I'd rather have somebody that can lead off and get on in front of Judge and Bellinger, because that's what he's going to do. Because last year he had 200 hits, probably 150 of them were singles. But that's what we need as a leadoff hitter. We just need him to get on base. And he doesn't strike out and anything like that. But Luis Ariz, I think we might get him. But it might be later before spring training starts, I think. But yeah, let's tell me what else you think about other infielders we might be able to get. But yeah, let's all have a good day and go Yankees.
Thank you, Kyle May. And yeah, the one guy I will keep saying is Polanco. And look, anybody talking about this, he's a singles hitter. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, there's a such thing as a table setter. Luis Ariz is a table setter. Nobody ever said Luis Ariz is a number 4 hitter. Nobody ever said Luis Ariz should be a number 3 hitter. Luis Ariz is a table setter. Stop grouping every player in the same category. I don't know what it is. Francis says he believes it's this analytic, the derangement syndrome. And he might be right. Stop grouping all these players in the same category. You know, Baseball Savant, people pull up and go, oh my God, look at his Savant page. There's a lot of blue. He doesn't hit the ball hard. Because the guy puts the ball in play. That's the type of player he is. He doesn't strike out. So, of course, he's not. If Luis Ariz had a hard exit velo and all that, he'd be maybe one of the greatest fucking players on planet. He'd be Barry Bonds potentially. If he had this amazingly high exit velo and launch angle and he never struck out the way he does and he makes such great contact, he'd be unbelievable. The fact of the matter is, this is the type of player he is. Guess who also didn't have great exit velos? Ichiro Suzuki. Tony Gwynn wouldn't have had great exit velos. Derek Jeter wouldn't have great exit velos. It's not the player they are. They were Jeter, Ichiro. These guys were table setters for the guys behind them that drove them in, that hit for more pop. Not everybody's the same player, and that is fine. Ariz in the Yankees lineup. Let him be a singles hitter. That's what they need at the top of the order. Get on base for the big dog. That's what you need. That's why it worked so well for the Yankees. Juan Soto is one of the greatest players in baseball. I think the best position he could ever have. He just skipped on it. Batting in front of Aaron Judge. It's probably the best position he'll ever play in. I don't know if he'll ever have the same year he had last year. He might. He's still young. He has a chance to be even better. But that's an amazing position to be in. And look, a guy like Luis Ariz for the Yankees is only a table setter. Forget everything else. Forget power. People talking about power or Luis Ariz. Why? It just makes no friggin' sense at all. Mike De La Guardia says, do you think Matt Blake's pitching development is what has kept them in the conversation? No, I think it's the aura of the Yanks. And I know there's a lot of people out there who's like, oh, come on, Pete, they haven't won. The Yankees could not win for the next 50 years, and they'd still be the New York Yankees. I'm sorry to upset people on that, anger non-Yankee fans, but there is something to being a New York Yankee, whether you want to believe that or not. And look, I've said it many times. Stop this nonsense about, GMs saying we want more from the Yankees because they're the Yankees. That I don't believe. But when you're a player and you say, hey, I get to put on those pinstripes, there is something to that. There's the logo, as Dom just said, the history. I get it. We all want to win. We all want the Yankees to hold up that trophy again. But the New York Yankees are the New York Yankees. They're legendary. No matter what you want to say, man, there is something to playing for this club, whether you like it or not, whether you want to talk about, well, they haven't won, who cares? Okay, maybe they've lost a little bit of something. Maybe they have. But the majority of people would still sit there and go, holy shit, I'm playing for the New York Yankees. That's crazy. It's still something. It still means something.
Hey, Pete, your boy Simon calling from Bella Vista in New Haven, Connecticut. How you doing? Well, I want to let you know I celebrated Mom's birthday yesterday. 88 years old. She looked good. We
Happy
had cake
birthday,
and stuff,
Mama
and I got her a
Simon.
nice card, and some of the neighbors at Bella Vista got a nice present and stuff. And she loved it, and she's feeling great. And she says to send her love to you, Pete, because she watches you every day, as you know, from the nursing home. And about the infield thing, I think we should get this Luis Y guy. He sounds pretty good to me. We could use somebody for second base. And in the leadoff spot, I could see maybe Volpe could be in the leadoff spot. They tried him out. I think it was the year before that. It worked out pretty good. But we'll have to see. Whoever does a good job hitting in spring training should be the leadoff hitter. That's my opinion. Well, you have a good day, Pete. Rock on. NYY Underground forever. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. And the Yankees win. The Yankees win the World Series in 2025. Ball game over. Have a good day, Pete. Bye.
I tell you what, Simon, we love you, my guy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Bocce Master of Bella Vista, folks. T-shirts on the way, by the way. Bocce Master of Bella Vista. Right there. Don't you mess with Simon, all right? Frank Cortez with the super duper chat.
Thank you for being a friend.
I got my gabagool. Frank Cortez says, Pete, I really think that Sasaki is going to the West, bro. That's what a lot of people believe. That's what a lot of people believe there, Frank, is that, it's probably Dodgers or Padres for Roki Sasaki. Huge Masahiro Tanaka guy. Growing up, he was a big fan of Masahiro Tanaka. That's why some people feel like there's that Yankee connection. But he also is very, very good friends with Yu Darvish. And look, who wouldn't want to play for the Dodgers right now? Just keeping it 150 with you guys. Who wouldn't want to play for the Dodgers right now? I'm just saying. Who wouldn't want to play for them right now? That's their...
Pete, fam, Uncle Dom here. Pete.
There he is. Our jukebox.
Lose my shit if they keep telling me and try to sell me on this DJ LeMayo.
Oh, okay.
Just please, DJ, go back to Mayberry, have a fling with Aunt B, eat some chocolates with Goober and Bonnie Fife. Please stay the F away from the field and away from the New York Yankees. Pete, on what would have been Elvis's 90th birthday, I'm going to summon the king.
Go ahead.
Please
Let's hear it, Dom. Come on, baby.
And just shed some light on all this craziness with this DJ LeMayu bullshit that they're trying to sell us and shove down our throats.
Come on, Dommy, sing to me, baby.
Go with your heart, man.
Come on.
Just go with your heart. And we need a big teddy bear to just hug us.
Okay.
Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions play too rough. I don't want to be a tiger. Tigers ain't the kind you love enough. I just want to be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. That's all. I just want to be a teddy bear. I want to give some love.
Oh, he wants to be a teddy bear.
I don't want to be the bad guy, Uncle Dom, yelling and screaming. I don't want to start out this year doing that. So let's stop the bullshit talk with DJ. Enough is enough. Make the right move. Do the right thing. DJ, go to Mayberry. We're done. Love you guys.
Uncle Dom, we love you, my friend. And don't worry, Uncle Dom, we actually also have Tony Rivera, my good friend, man. Tony Rivera has been so nice to dedicate some of his time to working on some fun designs for the community. So I truly just want to shout out Tony Rivera, who, by the way, is going to be up for Rookie of the Year. I'm just saying, he's up for Rookie of the Year too. So big shout out to Tony Rivera. Does an amazing job in putting together some fun ideas for the community. And we do have some of those coming out. All day today, I am going to be working on merchandise. I had a few people hit me up, say, Pete, there's nothing on the site. I said, all the merchandise is down. We're redoing it. I feel like we went a little too much, and I want to keep it. I want to keep it a little smaller. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have 4 million options. I'm trying to keep it a little smaller. It's easier to kind of navigate and to work with. So a lot of that stuff is going to be coming back up very, very soon. We're going to actually have a new tab coming soon in the shop that is literally for the you. It's for the community. It's going to be some fun stuff for some of the fun characters that we have in this group. I'm working on a few different things still. But again, man, it's just... It's who we are as a company, man. We are truly here for you guys. As I've said it, I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times. No matter how big NYYU becomes, we're working our hardest to make sure we stay leveled in that regard. And anything we do in the future is still about the community, is always going to be about the community. Thank God, I always say this, thank the Lord. We have some really good people at this company that all understand, that really understand the assignment, so to say. They understand what we're here for. Connor O'Neill, my good friend, says, what is up, NYYU chat and Pete? Thank you, brother. How you doing, Connor? Hope all is well, my good friend. Let's keep it going, baby.
What's going on, Pete?
Yo.
Hope everything's good. I'm calling you all the way from Miami, Florida. Huge fan of your show and your channel and everything that you do.
Yeah.
Really fast, I'm just here to let you know, man, I think that the Yankees' best bet is to go for Luis Ariz, in my opinion. I know people talk about his defense, but, I mean, in reality, if you think about it, when Soto was playing right field, he didn't have good defense, and then we had Torres at second base who didn't have good defense either. But now I feel like the outfield is a lot better than what it is, or what it was at least. Mm-hmm. And adding Luis Ariz gives you that for sure leadoff spot where it can help Judge and the rest of the lineup. And honestly, 1 through 9 would look a lot better than what they had previously. So, in my opinion, I think going after Luis Ariz, especially 27 years old, and you never know, he can actually improve on the defensive end if the Yankees acquire him and they can work on that with him. So I think he'll, change the scenery for him, would actually get him motivated to want to do more and do better at second. And, the Yankees do need that leadoff spot. So, what you think?
Hey, man, you kind of, you said a lot of what we've been saying the last couple of days, what me and Francis said on designated spitters and all that. And I think he's a good option. Look, I know everybody is probably still a little shook about how bad the Yankees defense was last year, especially in the postseason, especially in the World Series. But I think the thing is that people also got to remember and recognize is that the Yankees have improved quite a bit of that. Aaron Judge is going back to right field, folks. Aaron Judge is a gold glover, a platinum glover in right field. The Yankee Stadium for Aaron Judge is phenomenal. He's a great right fielder. Dominguez is probably going to be in center. I would think that's kind of what Jack Curry alluded to. They may, kind of just put him in, which I agree with, put him in center field. Don't let him have to worry about the walls on both sides. Let him learn the feel. Let him learn how many steps behind him he has to get to the wall. And put the tougher position, which is left field at Yankee Stadium. Give that to the Gold Glover and Cody Bellinger, who's going to handle it extremely well. Cody Bellinger is a very, very good defensive outfielder. They've improved all that. A lot of people kind of shit on Jazz a little bit. I think Jazz was good at third base. Did he make every single play? He's made some phenomenal plays. He has unbelievable range at third base, and he has a cannon for an arm. If he ends up sticking there, I'm not overly concerned. I'm really not. I'm not overly concerned at all that he could be a good defensive third baseman. And if he goes to second, well, that range still exists. He's played the position before, and I'm okay with that too. So if they were to get Luis Ariz, am I going to rip my hair out about defense? Honestly, No, I'm not. Is there going to be situations where I look at it and go, yo, he had to make that play, bro? Of course there's going to be that situation where I watch and go, oh my God, how the fuck didn't he make that? You guys know me on game. Of course I'm going to act that way. Of course I'm going to see that. But here's the thing. I am willing to sit here and say, give me the offense and I'll take the poorer defense at that one position. I'm comfortable with that. So if I bitch and moan about it later, I can sit back and go, but I accepted that. I knew that coming in. But I am okay with putting that on record. That I'm okay with that. So if the Yankees were to get him and he blows the game and people go, but Pete, you said you wanted him. I'll say, I did. I'll take the better offense for the deal. I'll take it. I'll take that one on the chest. No problem. No problem at all.
Yo, what's up, NYYU? Yo, this is LeBron. What's up? But listen, we have to find a way to get this third base situation set up, and second base too. I don't know why the Yankees went to move Jazz to third. I haven't seen he's better at second. You know, I haven't seen him play that much at second base when he was in Miami, but I haven't seen him he'd do good there. And I heard you say Yohan Moncada earlier. You know, that'd be a good fit. I don't know if the Yankees be willing to take the money. It'd probably be a less prospect hit for us. But I'm going to give you another name. You said this last year. Maybe he's still available, you know. I forget the guy's name. I know his name is Luis Vencijo, I think. I think it was. I'm not sure, bro. But I think he's the third baseman for the Angels. You know, and he played very good defensively last year. So that could be a player that we can look at. Obviously, the prospect hit ain't going to be too much for a player like him. And then we can still go out in free agency. I heard that the Yankees are interested in Brendan Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm still a big fan of Ryan McMahon, but I don't think the Rockies are going to pay him. You can get Donovan from the Cardinals, but
there's options. There is.
I would say like this, though. I think Rafael, Luis from the Angels would probably be the best player we could go after, just on the fact that he's cheap, and he's a good defender. But I appreciate your show, bro. Take care, much love.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You're talking about Luis Rengifo, who was somebody that I really wanted the Yankees to target last year. But you did also mention you haven't seen much of Jazz at second base. Let me just tell everybody right now about Jazz at second base. He is a well above average defender at second base. If you didn't know, well, as the saying goes, now you know. Jazz is well above average at second base. It's probably defensively based off the metrics. If you're going to look at metrics without the eye test, let's look at metrics. Metrics tell you second base is by far his best position. There's no denying that. At third base last year, metrics kind of had him slightly below average. And it's a brand new position for him. I understand that. But his best position is second base indeed. And look, the Yankees have had some pretty good, powerful second basemen. So let's go through history here. Alfonso Soriano was a huge power threat. Robinson Cano, my favorite player growing up besides for Jeet. And then now it could be Jazz Chisholm, who I believe is a 30-homer threat at Yankee Stadium. He could go 30-30. Jazz could steal 40 bags. People forget how good this player really is. Jazz is a really good player. I know that there just seems to be a lot of Yankee fans who don't like this guy, which I have a hard time understanding because, look, I love there's some players that you get and I'm like, all right, I could see maybe where some people are coming from. Look, man, Jazz last year in 146 games, he had a 1.5 WAR with the Yankees, and that's with the metrics saying there was poor defense. A 325 on base percentage, a 500 slugging, an 825 OPS, a 130 OPS plus, 11 homers and 176 ABs. He also had 18 stolen bags for the Yankees. He had 40 stolen bags last year. You know, I'm going to say something. A 40-40 season from Jazz wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't knock me off my seat. Do I think it's going to happen? No. but it wouldn't shock me one bit. I do think he does 30-30. I really believe Jazz is a 30 home run hitter with the New York Yankees. I just believe that. And Jazz, he strikes out a little bit, not as much as people say, but Jazz is a good player, man. You put him at second base where his defense is best, the Yankees might get a good year at a Jazz, and then I'll be honest with you, they might consider locking him in long term because I know they got some good infielders coming up, but you put Jazz at second base long term, couple of years for the Yanks, it's not a bad option at all for these Yankees. Let me do a refresh, guys. Gonna get to a few more voicemails here. Here we go.
Yo, what's up, Pete?
What up?
Sam, what's happening, man? Good morning. Listen, man, it's very important that we get Arias. So what about his glove with practice? And if the Yankees start winning, he's going to catch fire, folks. But a three-time batting champion doesn't come every day, and that will be lovely on the top of the lineup. Can you imagine from the bottom of the lineup, Volpe, Wells, and then all of a sudden you got Arias coming in and base hit. He's a spray hitter, man. That's all we need. We need hitters. The Yankees haven't had hitters in such a long time. Every time we go to the World Series, what we need, hitters. So the more hitters we got, the better. And around him, he has guns behind him that could take anybody out. On the sides, he got gold gloves. So, you know what? Let's not waste no more time. We need to have this team together. Get Arias and get the pitching, the rest of the pitching that you need for the bullpen, and call it a day, and let's rock. All right, man. So God bless everybody.
God bless you,
Happy New
brother.
Year to everybody, and let's go Yankees.
My brother, I appreciate you, and like I said, I hope to see you on March 29th. I hope to see everybody on March 29th. Chris the Flash, what's up, brother? I hope to see all of you on March 29th, guys. Again, Yankee Stadium, Game 2. It might be, if everything goes well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If everything goes well, the way we assume it would, that would be Max Fried's first start as a New York Yankee at Yankee Stadium. It's going to be friggin' bananas. And ladies and gentlemen, you can have the best seat in the house here with Team NYYU, Audi Club. You got to be there, folks. I'm telling you every time I tell you. And everybody in this chat who has been there, I'm not bullshitting you. Because every single one of you who have went to the event in the Audi Club, you always say, Pete, you're right, brother. This is well worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I say, show up and have a great time with us, man. It is going to be friggin' amazing. Be there, folks. Audi Club, the link is right there. Jira got it in the chat right now. The MVP. See the MVP live. You know you want to see the MVP live. She'll be there. Damn it, it's going to be amazing. Frank Cortez with the super chat. Jazz is good. That's it, Pete. I don't understand the quotes. I really don't. I mean, look, you could write however you like, but Jazz is good. I would say, based on his numbers, Jazz is well above average. But you could say he's good. Let's keep it going.
Hey,
Medina!
I hear all these different podcasts that follow the Yankees, and everybody's insisting on keeping Jazz at third. Well, I seem to think if they're going to give Peraza a shot instead of second, move Jazz back over to second, where he's obviously more comfortable. And we've already seen Oswald playing third, and he'd be able to play anything excellently.
Yeah,
and I think that would be that if they stay internal. I like the kid from the Cardinals.
Me too.
Even the other second baseman from the Padres, the Korean kid, I believe he's Korean. But just saying, I think a lot of these podcasts, they don't know baseball. And I wouldn't mind seeing Dominguez, who's a similar hitter, not quite established as Soto. I'd love to see the Martian maybe get that two-hole spot. Then you can go with, if they end up with Ariza, Dominguez, and Judge. And Dominguez will be seeing a lot more fastballs than he has in his minute little Yankee career. So just a point. Just thought I'd say it.
Good
Go
point.
Pete. Thanks, man. Bye.
Thank you, man. Hey, look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was a big believer in leaving Jazz at third base because of his arm. I thought there was, second base options out there that was available to the Yankees that would allow the Yankees to do that. But look, I'm all for Jazz playing second base. If Jazz plays second base and the Yankees, ended up saying, well, we're going to have a competition, I do believe they do get an infielder, though. I don't think there's going to be a situation where the Yankees don't add an infielder. I believe they do. And to be honest with you, Jorge Polanco's name is growing a bit on me. I like the idea of that. He's a switch hitter. You put him maybe, I don't know if the Yankees look to lead him off. He's a switch hitter. He doesn't have, I don't think his on-base percentage career-wise have really been amazing. And I don't know how much, leadoff he's done. If I remember well, I feel like he's been more of a middle-of-the-order bat, maybe second. So I'm unfamiliar with that. Last year, his on-base percentage was horrendous, but I'm almost tossing up last year due to an injury-plagued year a little bit because none of his numbers were similar to what they normally are. He's typically around the 335, 340 range. If he could be anywhere near 335, 340 on base percentage, I think he'd be fine at leadoff for the New York Yankees. Also provides a little bit of pop there. Again, not sure if that would be the case, but again, Polanco, Bellinger, Judge, I would be okay with that. Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge, forget about it. I mean, I'd be all for that. I'd be all for that. Joe says the Audi Club is the bomb. Definitely more ideal for us as far as being able to move around and talk to each other. That is a brilliant point. And look, man, Joe's a chef, man. The guy cooks. He knows that food is good over there. The food in the Audi Club is really, really good. It's almost like you're paying for the experience of the Audi Club. And it is an experience. Don't get me wrong. It's amazing, man. It's really amazing. Nate says Polanco provides no offense and no defense. Well, that is absolutely not true whatsoever. That is absolutely not true whatsoever. Nate with the second horrible take of the day. I mean, that is just a bad take. Provides no offense and no defense. Well, no defense. He'd be an improvement defensively at second base over Gleyber Torres. He had knee surgery. Apparently, he's recovering very well from that. I believe it was a knee surgery. But I did read an article saying that he's recovered very, very well. And the offense side is nuts. Here's a guy who hit 16 bombs last year. The year before that, 14. The year before that, 16. He's usually had about a 250 average, about a 335, and a well above 750, 760 OPS. So to sit there and say he provides no offense is absolutely batshit crazy. Absolutely batshit crazy. Let's get to the last voicemail, guys. I'm going to wrap up.
Hey, Pete. Just wanted to comment on this whole Luis Arraez potential trade. Listen, I'm a big fan of
Gleyber's already signed. He's not here no more.
And sort of I know why people use them. But at the same time, it's crazy to me when, you have a guy that has won, batting championship 3 times, and strikes out less than 10% of the time. And people are, making so many holes.
It's crazy. It is.
I get it. Obviously he doesn't have speed and, obviously maybe there's a shortcoming with the glove a little bit. And again, I don't know whether or not it's, is he not catching balls that are hit right to him, or is he maybe not getting to balls that other shortstops that maybe are a little bit more athletic, maybe have more range get to. As long as he's, fielding the balls that, he should be fielding, I'm happy with that. But at the same token, again, he gets on base, and that's exactly what we need. His hit tool's off the charts. Yeah. And, again, I don't see that guy out there that does it all. What I see with Luis Arraez is, when it comes to hitting, getting on base, not striking out, putting the ball in play, he's doing it probably better than most other people, and in front of Judge and Stanton and Bellinger and all that. Yeah. I think that's going to be extremely valuable. So, love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, man, look, you summed a lot of that up. There isn't really a perfect option out there. And if you want a balance and high upside, potential upside, there are some guys out there. We mentioned Yo Moncada, who's always been a guy with this great talent, but has never really fully showed it. You could take a risk there. You could take a risk on Jorge Polanco, who's typically always been a very, very productive player. You could take a risk on him. But like you're saying about Luis Arraez, look, man, at the end of the day, for a bat like that, you sit back and you take the poorer defense. And from what I've been told from Padres fans, and this is what they've told me, they said, look, balls hit at the guy, he plays. The problem with him is when he's ranging to his left or his right, that becomes a bit of an issue. And that's when you'll see him make his mistakes. So, again, am I saying this is a good infielder? He's not. Is he a good base runner? He's not. Is he a burner? He's not. But what he does well fits the Yankees lineup so good that it should be a real possibility. And that's why I think the Yankees have whatever level of interest it really is. It could be that we've had one conversation and the media is running with it. That's a possibility. Or it could be nothing at all. And the Yankees are saying, we just did our due diligence, and if something could work out, maybe we'll do it. But we believe that's probably a long shot. That could be a possibility too. We don't really know. But again, my job here is to report on what reporters are saying. If I hear anything, I'll talk about it. But right now, there's been the rumor mill has the Yankees connected to Arraez, has the Yankees connected to Brendan Rodgers, that has the Yankees connected to Jorge Polanco. And out of those guys, Arraez is a trade. It could cost a lot. We don't know what the Padres are asking for. They're definitely not just asking for Will Warren and that's it. I've seen some people mention that, and I'm like, let's take it easy on that one, everybody. Calm down on that. But the name on the free agent market that makes the most sense to me is indeed Jorge Polanco. I think that would make actually the most sense for the Yankees. I talked a lot about him today. I showed him a lot of love. Switch hitter, better defense at second base than Gleyber Torres, and this guy's had some big years at the major league level. Did have a down year last year. He is only 31 years old, but wouldn't shock anybody. Again, he's one of those higher upside guys that if he popped 20 homers for the Yanks, wouldn't be surprised, and played a decent defense. I like Polanco. I think that's could be a smart move for the Yanks, depending on what happens with Sasaki and all that, because again, if the Yankees get Sasaki, now you might have a completely different scenario unfold. So the next couple of weeks is going to be very interesting here at NYYU. And of course, what is going to go on with the Yankees? What is the moves they're going to make? What are they actually going to do? So stay tuned, folks. We got you covered. You already know the dealio. And like I said, last but not least, I always tell you guys this. If news were to break, if there is a big rumor out there, we'll be live for it. You do not have to worry at all. Chris the Flash adds in right before we sign off. I can deal with the defense with a great leadoff play. And that's it right there, right? It's a double-edged sword. Do you want the great offense as a leadoff hitter, a guy who's done it year in and year out, and you take the bad defense? Or do you maybe want something a little more balanced, maybe more defense and less offense? That is up to you, folks. That is your opinion, your decision. We'll see what the Yankees' ultimate decision is. Hopefully, it's not DJ LeMahieu, and they're trying to sell us on that propaganda machine, as some of the media is already trying to do. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am out. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. And like I said before, guys, if any news breaks, we got you covered here at the U. Remember, folks, hashtag for the U. Get your tickets to NYYU Day. Follow us on Instagram. Do not wait. NYY Underground across the board. Instagram link is in the chat. And, of course, the link to your tickets for NYYU Day is also in the chat. March 29th. Could be Max Fried's first start as a Yankee. See you guys there.
Then watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. We already know that we the coldest. Watch me heat it up.